In July 2025, this bag sold for $10,100,000. Not a painting, not an apartment in New York, a bag. And now the funny part. Even if you walk into the store with that kind of money, they will not sell you this bag at all. When investing comes up, everyone thinks of the same things: stocks, funds, maybe a rental apartment. But there's a parallel world where people invest in things that make a regular investor's jaw drop. Sneakers, wine, watches, rare toys, paintings, and sometimes they make more on that than on the stock market. With this video, we're launching a series where we check whether a regular person, not a millionaire, can actually make money on investments like these. And we're starting with the most luxurious thing you could possibly imagine, the Hermes Birkin bag. There's been an argument around it for years. Some are sure it's just an expensive bag and not an investment. Others swear their Birkin grows better than stocks. And here's the first surprise. The second group is right. This bag really does beat the stock market. And that's not bag owners' fantasy. Those are the actual numbers. And that is exactly why almost no regular person can make money on it. Sounds like a contradiction? Let me show you the trick. But let's agree on one thing first. This is a breakdown of how the system works, not advice on where to put your money. In this video, I'll show you three things. First is the numbers proving the bag beats the market. Second is the quest you have to pass to even buy one. Third is the reason why even the people who get the bag often end up played for fools. Let's start with the numbers because they really are impressive. Look at this. The little Hermes Mini Kelly bag went up more than 300% between 2022 and 2025. It was $9,000. It became close to $37,000. Over the same years, the S&P 500, and that's the 500 biggest companies in America, grew 43%. The Birkin added around 285% over the same stretch, meaning a piece of leather with handles beat all of American business several times over. And this isn't a one-off. There's a well-known study. The Birkin grew an average of 14% a year for decades, beating both stocks and gold. And in July 2025, a truly symbolic moment happened. The very first Birkin, sewn personally for the actress Jane Birkin, sold at Sotheby's for $10,100,000. The most expensive bag in auction history. Seems clear. Go buy bags, beat the market, get rich. Except you can't just go and buy this bag at all. And this part you have to really get because it sounds insane. You walk into the boutique with a wallet full of money and they won't sell you a Birkin. It's not on display. You can't buy it online. There are never discounts. These are quota bags. The client gets one or two a year, and not even everyone. And for them to even offer you a bag, you first have to spend a pile of money on other Hermes products: scarves, shoes, belts, jewelry, dishware, watches. By various estimates, you have to spend 1.5, 2, sometimes 3 times the price of the bag itself. Want a $10,000 bag? First drop 20 on everything else. Think about this theater of the absurd. They don't just make you pay, they make you prove you're worthy of paying. You court the salesperson, buy scarves you don't need, all for the right to hand over your own money. The salesperson is king here. They decide who gets the box. People spend months and years, and I'm not joking, years, behaving like model students just to get into this club of the chosen few. So here's the key question. If the price grows like that, the people who pass the quest must be raking it in, buy at 10, sell at 30? Well, let's pump the brakes. And here's the trap. Not all bags go up. 2 models go up, the Birkin and the Kelly. And not even all of those. Only mint condition, classic colors, the right leather and size. That's survivorship bias. They show you the winners and stay quiet about the graveyard. Next to them lie thousands of other luxury bags that lose value, like a new car driving off the lot. Next, even if you have the right bag, to turn it into money, you have to find a buyer. Hand a percentage to a reseller platform and pray your bag doesn't get flagged as a fake, which the secondhand market is full of. And remember the access tax. You bought $20,000 of scarves and dishware. That $20,000 ate your profit before you even started. And here's the twist the bag sellers stay quiet about. Analysts at Bernstein ran the numbers, and it turns out the endless growth in prices for these bags has stalled. Not long ago, the bag resold at 2.2 times the store price. Now, only 1.4. Let me show you simply. A bag that went for $22,000 a couple years ago is worth 14 today. The asset that supposedly never falls just dropped. Now, the big question. Who shouts the loudest that bags grow better than stocks? Very often it's the platforms that sell those exact bags. And that famous study about 14% a year was published by a website that sells these bags. Get it? The guy selling shovels will always tell you there's a gold rush going on. That doesn't mean he's lying. It means he has a stake in it. What should we take from all this? The Birkin isn't a scam or a pyramid. It's a real asset that genuinely did beat the market, but it sits behind a locked door. And the key to that door costs more than the prize behind it. To make money on this investment, you first have to prove you're so rich that you don't really need the money at all. Now compare. That same boring S&P 500 index fund you can buy from your couch in 5 minutes through an app on your phone. No lying, no salesperson's permission, no scarves you don't need, with any amount, even $10. Nobody checks whether you're worthy. That's the whole difference between an investment that lets everyone in and a club that only lets in the chosen few. So when you see the headline that the bag beat the stock market, you now know the fine print. It grows. Sure, they just don't let everyone in. And if you're buying a bag like this, simply because it's beautiful, that's honest. The only issue is with the word investment. And here's where I've got a personal favor to ask you. This is the very first episode, and I haven't decided yet whether to make this a regular series. So write in the comments, honestly. Did this format ran for you or not? I'm ready to dig further and break down the next strange investment. A like also tells me the topic is alive. So it's up to you. See you next time.